Hey friends, welcome to the first part of this video series where I take you through every step of my video creation process for this Ford F-150 Raptor. This is a recent project we did with Hamasardar and I hope you like it. Thanks for clicking on the video and let's get started. Okay, welcome everyone to the editing part of this video, and the program I'm using now is Premiere Pro, and the first thing I did was create a folder called footage and imported all of my videos that I've shot during the shoot into here, and made them proxies because these are all S-Log3 4K videos and it can be heavy on your computer. So you will see my whole workflow for editing a video like this. And the first thing I realized is for the first part, when I went out of the car and just shot some videos here, these are not S-Log. I don't know why I rushed and I went out and shoot everything without checking the recording format. But then after our next location, here, I changed it to S-Log, and I shot the whole thing afterwards. I'm just quickly gonna change the color of these to know that these are the ones that are not S-Log, and just to preview everything correctly, I'm gonna open this Lumetri color panel here and just go to source clip and overwrite media color space to S-Log3, and then leave this as Rec 709. I'll quickly do this for all of the remaining videos and I'll get back to you. Honestly, there might be a faster way to do this, and I'm sure there is, but I'm just here doing everything manually. This takes time, but I honestly don't know how to do it otherwise. Okay, the first thing I do in a project like this, I'll go over all of the footages and delete the ones that are not necessary, or I might have shot that multiple times or something like that, and choose one or two clips that might be good for the end of the video. I know that most people might not edit like that, but that's how I do it. I just want to guarantee a good video, a good ending for the video. After that, we'll go and choose some of the clips that are good for the beginning of the video. That's how I think should be done for a project like this, where you might have shot multiple things and you don't know exactly how the editing will work. Later on, you can have a fast cut for the beginning of your video to hook the viewer's attention, or maybe reuse the ending of the video in the beginning of your video. Stick with me here and let's see what we have got. This is the first shot. I just went out and shot the car, and we have multiple angles. As you can see, this one is great. This is the same thing but different focal length. I'll keep that for now. I don't like the movement of the camera here. This is let's see. Okay, this is good. This is nothing. It's just camera movement. I don't know why I'm moving the camera here. It might be too windy. I think it was very windy. Okay, this doesn't look so good. Shot that again. This is not. Oh, and we decided to do a donut or something like that right there. I don't know if it's. Ooh, nice. Okay. Ooh, look at the dust. Okay. Oh, I mean, how can we not use that? Okay. Nice. How about this one? This is another angle. Let's keep that. Let's see. I mean, we could use this somewhere. Nice. Okay. These are all necessary, but we can't use that for the end of the video, obviously. I'm just trying to see what we have here and like get the whole picture generally for the video. Ooh, nice. Look. Woo! Okay. We shot this one specifically for this action of the suspension. It just looks so good like that. I think we shot multiple times. I went to this angle just to have this, like just the beginning of that jump. But I don't know if that's useful because the camera is very far away. And look. Oof, nice. And this is just the car coming through. I don't think we will need that. This is not usable. Ooh, what's that? Nice. Okay, that's the jump. Yeah, we did multiple jumps here, look. We tried that so many times just to make, ooh, look at that suspension. And even the trunk, it came off like mid-air. Okay. Oh, we did another one. Yeah. We did, look at that slow-mo. We did another donut here. Ooh, I'm losing focus there. Now it's back. Okay. Nice. Ooh, look at that. Oof. I mean, that might be the best shot in the video. Yeah, I recorded where I left the mic, and that's just to get the exhaust sound. Oh, and yeah, these are for the beginning of the video, and this is just some establishing shots where the area is, how is the road, and that's the car. Nice. Okay. I shot a couple of videos like this where the car stops, and this might be useful for the end of the video where all of the adventure is done and we see the whole profile of the car. And yeah, I shot this this close-up version of it too. Yeah, so I'll just use this and put it on another track just to make it visible among all of the others. I shot some details of the car. Most of them might not be useful because it's handheld. What's that? Why did I even shot that? What does that even mean? Okay, the thing on the bonnet, that looks sick. Yeah, these are useful for the beginning of the video, I think. And I've shot this purely for the audio. Sounds sick. The V8 rumble. Look. Yeah, I was doing some low RPM stuff, some high RPM, and like from 1000 to 5000 or something like that, just to have it all, and then we can use that later. This was like full slow-mo where the car flies by and we see all of the dust and things, but for the first time we did it and the car was too far from me, and I was keep telling Hamza that just get closer, get closer, get closer. And I had this, but it wasn't like to my liking. Look, it looks good, the car is visible, but it's not very close. And I think this one, no, it's not. See, the whole thing is we want to be involved in the action, and when the car is that far from us, it doesn't give us that feeling. So I was keep telling him, come closer. I said, look at that shot. Like, Tell me that doesn't give you the adventure vibe. And I have one BTS shot of that. I can include that in this tutorial too, of how close is the car to me. So if you want to see that, here it is. Okay, welcome back. I almost died shooting that video, but at least we have a good one. Look, like the debris and everything, we can see that everything is in focus. I just love this shot. I don't know how I'm gonna use that yet, but I know that it will be in the video. So let's delete the ones that are far from us, like this. This is close, I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna delete that, but get him. Hey. He's like, how was that? This is just basically too shaky. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Let's leave that. Okay, we know generally what we have now. I'll just drag over the clip that will be for the end, and then this is the end. So we know that the video will finish here. And yeah, so one of my ideas was this car goes through the desert and stops here. We see the ground and it's all cracked up, it's very dry, and one of my ideas was to make the ground crack behind the car, so wherever the car moves it should crack and just float, and it will be like ripping through the ground basically. And when the car stops, everything is in the air and they'll just fall down. It's like the relief of the energy that we have been building. I don't know how good it will be, but we can try always. And now we'll choose some shots for the beginning of the video, which will be some establishing shots. We have to know where this is. We have to know we have to start the feeling for the viewer. I don't know about this shot because we go from the ground to the car, but yeah, let's just keep it as an option. These are all for the beginning, and keep in mind that this is the beginning of the video where the viewer is hooked. The viewer clicks away or like swipes away immediately when they see a ground like that, but we'll do the hook afterwards. We are just thinking after they are hooked, what should they see? These are good shots for that. Because our ending is this, we have to work it step by step, work backwards in my opinion, because this is the only thing that we have and that's our focus. Like the whole story I want to tell here is that this car rips through the ground and it cracks the ground as it goes. So we'll work backwards and see what fits this. So the way that I'll think about this is what shot is most suitable before this one. So as we see, this is like this stars, maybe this will start here, and we see that the car is moving, so we have to show some footage of the car moving. Can be this, or it can be, yeah, these are very good, but I don't know. Let's see what other moving shots do we have. This shot, it wasn't my plan in the beginning, but this is behind of the car and we could show the ground cracking and just exploding behind the car. I wanted to use this shot as the beginning of the other one, but this stops and then comes into the focus area. Good. I don't like this one because it's out of focus, but we might We might add some elements just to make it more interesting. Maybe after the donut, we might have some floating parts in front of the car. No. And then we have to extend this, yeah, for a couple seconds just to let it all sink in. So what will be a nice shot before this? I like this one a lot because we can see the back of the car. I think this is our only option where the back of the car is visible and the car is going. We do have this, but it's not, I don't like it personally. It's just really, I'll delete that and stick with these two. Yeah, we could have the jump before this because we are showing that the crack is, the ground is breaking and everything. But before that, we have done a jump. I think that's how it should be. Okay, we basically have three different videos for the jump. I have colorized it just to see everything clearly in the timeline. So let's review this. You might be able to use the beginning outlet, or like just this where the front of the car is mid-air. I like that. Okay, let's see. Nice. It looks so good because in this one the trunk doesn't move that much compared to the other ones, and it looks good. Ooh, one of the problems is linking this donut action to this one that we did in the other location. I think we can do that, but I don't know if we have another angle of this. We could blend these two shots with the 3D element, with the ground that's cropped up and levitating. That might be one option. These are the problems you'll face when there are no storyboards. You just go and shoot some of the adventure stuff, and just later on you'll sit down and think how should the story be told? What do you have in order to tell a story? You leave the donut for now. This can be the beginning of, we could show that the car does a donut and unlocks that power to crack the ground. This is just like, I'm thinking on top of my head right now, and that might be an option. If we are going for that idea that the ground is cracking and everything, I don't think we need the front of the car. But it looks so good, I don't want to waste this shot. Look. I'll try to figure out a way to use this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this as it comes, and we see the ground and everything break, and we'll cut right here to the one that was faster. Yeah. This looks cool, man. Look at that. Yeah, we have the car jump, and then we'll go to the slow of this here. All right, nice. We are going somewhere, and then after that we see the jump. We might need to see the route. I want to include this shot, but I don't know how. This is just the car turning. We don't need that. I'm just gonna do this. This should happen right after we did this, because it continues the feeling of the action. Like we slow the shot down here and then we build it back up. Nice. There has to be a good transition between this and this. I know that we could do something with AI just to blend these two together, or like I have to consider this because right now like this it doesn't look so good. Okay. After that, oh yeah, after this one it goes and jumps, and there you see the road, and then see the whole ground being torn apart, and then the car stops. See, like the idea is there, we just have to follow each one step by step. So the slow motion should start from the beginning. I will slow this one down more. This is just to see how slow it can go, but I'll try to use another tool, like with some AI things to slow this way down, so it's like that. We could drop the music while this happens. Yeah, that's the thing in this video. We are just focusing on what's happening with the car, with the jump, with the suspension, and then we speed back up to more. Ooh, look at that, it shows the power. Slows down, and then nice. I'm starting to love this. Okay, so we have this action sequence thing here. We see the ground break. This has already happened, and like the feature is unlocked. I'm starting to think that I should have left the camera where the smoke is to see the car just go out of the frame, but when it follows the car, I don't like the effect it gives. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll include this spot from here to here, and then cut. You could slow this down a bit. Let's do one quick speed run. I really want to zoom in on that exhaust. Do you see how the dust is? The dust comes out because of the tire, and then because of the exhaust it turns into smoke. It looks so good. Let's just leave this for now, and then we go to the other location that the car starts to do that on it. Yeah, I want to really emphasize on the smoke coming down, and maybe by making the video faster might show that. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's leave that for now, because I think this looks great. I know that the whole thing doesn't cut very well, but we have to fix that too. Nice. Okay, and then right after this, what do we have? Oh, nice. We don't know what car is it. Look, at the beginning I said that I don't know why I shot that, but it's the second shot in the beginning of my videos. I think I'll leave this video here because we now have the general idea of what the video might look like. At this point in the tutorial, I think the editing is done, and the only thing that's left is just some clips that will be shown in the beginning of the video. Honestly, I'm more excited to go to the next part of the video creation process. Stay tuned for the part 2 of this video, where I'll go and figure out what's the best way to make the ground cracking and ground breaking effect, and what will give us the best result and the fastest result. Okay, this was the editing part, and as you know, there are a lot of more things to do after this step. So please stay tuned. If you have any suggestions for the video, write it in the comments and I'll read it and we'll go from there. Alright, see you in the next video.